Hey YouTube family, welcome to my channel, Living Life with Mama. In today's video, we will be budgeting March 15th paycheck. Okay, so let's go ahead and get all of this moved and see what we're working with. This is my second paycheck of my 2 paydays. This paycheck, I got paid $907.06. I'm going to go ahead and tithe $5 and I'm left with $902.06. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit different than I normally do. So for rent, I normally do $950 and then divide it by 2. But with my child support, I decided to set aside $250. So now with $700, I need to divide that between this paycheck and the end of the month paycheck. So I'm going to do divided by 2. And I just need to budget $350 with this paycheck. Okay, so I'm going to look at my calendar. The paycheck that I got on February 28th, I paid for rent, my daughter's life insurance, car insurance, my life insurance, and my cell phone bill. So I have 4 for the first paycheck and 4 for the second paycheck. That is how I'm dividing it up, even though the phone goes past the 15th. Okay, so for today, I need to budget internet, Spire, Evergy, and renters. So with internet, it is $49.99. And then renters insurance is $33.74. So Spire bill is my gas. Beginning of March was kind of a rough month. We had to use our heat into March. So anyways, so our Spire bill again is our gas. And that is $115.28. And then our Evergy bill, which is a little bit higher than what I would like it. They have different price rates during like the winter season and during the summer season. And I need to change the account because I think the plan that we're on somehow makes it more expensive during the summer. I don't know. But I also have my grow lights. But my grow lights are only going at night from 8 o'clock at night to 8 o'clock in the morning. So it's going overnight because during the summer or during this like spring, summertime, the nights from like 8 p.m. until 8 a.m. I think they may have changed the hours or like are really low cost. So they encourage you to do your laundry at night, run your dishwasher overnight instead of between the hours of like 4 and 8. Or to do it during the day where it's not as expensive. I don't know if it's switched over to that or not, but I haven't been using my grow lights between 4 and 8. So it is kind of high, but it's going to be like that until I'm done with my grow lights in some form. It is $85.92. That is probably for March. I'm going to add these up, my bills. So my grand total is $634.93, which is not bad. So $902.06 minus $634.93 leaves me with $267.13. So because everything with Rainbow, even though after I just paid off the care credit, we now have almost $1,000 bill on it. Now there's 3 separate bills. There's only one of them that's not interest free. The other 2 are interest free until September, which is fine. But it's close to $1,000. I think it's like $950 or something like that. Hopefully I can have enough time in between getting this paid off and saving up for our other cat, Bella, for emergency situations, that nothing happens. So knowing that Rainbow was in the vet twice, and both times after everything was almost $1,000 each, that I think that if I were to save up $1,000 for emergency for Bella, that if something were to happen, we would in some form be good. So with that, I technically don't have any irregular bills, so I don't really need to use this, but next month I will need to use some of my paycheck possibly to pay the minimum payment, or at least some kind of payment to Care Credit. With that being said, let's kind of keep going on. I'm not going to do groceries yet. I did just fill up with gas. I ended up having to fill up gas, I believe Thursday night, maybe Friday, but I obviously hadn't budgeted yet. So I just used my card knowing that I was going to have to put money to the side anyways for gas, and this was just easier for me at that moment. At the gas station, I ended up putting in $46.17. So we are definitely back up to needing to have a $50 to be able to fill up my tank, which is good to know that because I think for the last 6 months, maybe to a year, maybe close to a year, but not as close to 6 months. I don't know. I've been able to fill up my tank for $40. So gas has definitely gone up. I think it's like $2.87 or $3.87 right now, or something like that. So this is good to know that I went ahead and did that, and knowing now I need to up it back up to $50. Eggs, I'm just gonna put $2 to the side, because I do need $4. I still have the $4 from last month. Hopefully we can get a full 2 dozen this month. I just kind of want to look in these and see if there is something that I need to fill up. Emergency funds. I know I have 300 and something. Let's do $5. Household, I know I need some household items. I'm going to put 20. Month ahead, I want to do 5. Budget funding, I'm just going to put 5. I think budget funding was actually supposed to be here. It's okay. When I meal plan, we will be meal planning for spring break, which means that we will be home for an entire week plus a day, because we don't have school on the Friday, and then we don't go back until a week from that Monday. So we will have to do that. But then also we're having a friend come and visit and stay with us for the entire week. We're going to try to do as many free things as possible, but I want to take us to the movies to go see the Snow White movie. I want to see how much I have in awards. 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So I am going to do just $4 to make it an even 50. Beauty, $5. And I also probably want to do a little, wow, excuse you. That is not how you spell beauty. I don't know what I was thinking. Man. Easter is coming up. I don't think we need $100. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I do $10, that's $20. So that would do something. So I'm going to do $10 in Easter. See, this is another reason why I did this, because now it's allowing me to do things like this. I know it seems silly because you're like, well, you can do that with child support, but that gives me 2 paychecks a month instead of just doing it on child support one time. She didn't end up needing to do school pictures this year, but she did end up needing to buy the yearbook. The yearbook was $16, so I did pull money out of that too. We need to start saving for school supplies, actually for the both of us, because I'm starting to run out of notebooks. I'm just going to put $5 in it to get something. Because before you know it, we're going to be starting the new school year, which is even crazy to think about. I'm trying to find family fun because I want to see Yeah, I kind of figured we don't have that much. So 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 8. I really don't want to do 50 because that only leaves me with 109 minus 40. So I'm going to do 40 for family fun. That's family expenses. So family fun, 40. And then I'm going to do 119 for groceries. Meat funds, which is household expenses, 96 cents. I'm going to go ahead and do the totals of each section. I already have the total of my bills and what I'm left over with. With my bi-weekly expenses, I have a total of $167.17. And then household expenses, I have a total of $35.96. I don't have anything in other expenses. Technically, I should have had budget funding in here, but it is what it is. I don't have anything in my expenses. And then my daughter's expenses, I have a total of $24. And then family fun for us to be able to go to the movies is $40. Okay, so I should be at a 0. So I already subtracted the tithing, what I had left over. I've already subtracted that, so I was left with $267.13. So $267.13 minus what I have for bi-weekly expenses, which is $167.17, and that leaves me with $99.96. And then I'm going to subtract my household expenses, which is $35.96. And that's an even $64. And I'm going to subtract 24 from the 64. And that leaves me with $40. And then I'm going to subtract the $40, which is 0. I know that it's crazy, like, I can't believe you're spending $40 to go to the movies, stuff like that. Because we are on spring break, we want to go and do things. Us going to the movies is literally the only thing that, hopefully, the only thing that we'll actually be spending money on. Now, I know in my area in the theaters, they do, like, Tuesday discounts for the members, and I have like a points membership or something like that. I don't know if it will count since it's a newer movie, but we can always try. So we may go to the movies Tuesday. We do not know 100% for sure exactly when we'll be doing it, but it may not even matter what day we go to because it's a brand new movie. Like, it comes out the Friday that we start spring break, but our friend can't come in until Saturday, and then also she goes to her grandparents that day. So my daughter and I will have the day together, but our friend won't be coming in, and the whole point is to go and see the movie of all three of us together. The next thing that I need to do, well, before I do that, what I need to do is I need to put my payday here. I'm not going to fill anything else. I'm not going to do anything to this. I do need a fixed capital one, but I'm going to do all of that in a different video. Maybe an update video or closing out March, whatever the case may be. I will say, only getting paid twice a month, having these videos makes it feel like the month goes by really, really fast, because I only do these videos twice a month, or these budgeting videos. And when I was having to do it every week, it was more, so it made the month last longer, I guess. I don't know, like in my mind. Because here I am doing the 15th. I just did a closeout. I just did a setup. I just did my last paycheck. And then the next time I'm going to be recording this, a budget one, will be the end of March. So it's just crazy how far behind I am, one, because I'm not actually recording that much. It's just I'm extremely behind. So I'm like pushing videos out because I am behind. But because of only getting 2 months worth of paycheck, it just goes by like that, and I'm not having to always be thinking about this, which is weird. This time, I'm not going to forget the tithing. Last time, I forgot the tithing for my budget, and I'm like, really? Let's do purple. All right. So tithing is $5. Groceries, it's $119. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take $1. I think it's from like Amazon or something like that. Something that just has a random dollar, and make that into $120, which is fine. Gas is $46.17. I've technically already paid for that because I swiped my card. So I'm going to put card and then check mark. Whoops, no, that's not the right place. My goodness. Card and then check mark. All right, next thing will be eggs. $2. Emergency is $5. Household is $20. Month ahead is $5. Budget funding is $5. Awards at $4. Beauty gets $5. Easter gets $10. School supplies gets $5. And then family fun gets $40. I'm going to go ahead and add this. Okay, so we have a total of $225. So with tithing, I'm just going to do a straight 5. Groceries, I'm going to do 120. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And then a 10, 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Eggs, I'm going to do 2 ones. Emergency, I'm going to do a 5. Household, I'm going to do a 20. Month ahead, I'm going to do a 5. Budget funding, I'm going to do a 5. Awards, I'm going to do 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beauty, I'm going to do a 5. Easter, I'm going to do a 10. School supplies, I'm going to do a 5. And family fun, I'm going to do 2 20s. So no 100s, no 50s. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 4, 8, 10. So for 10 ones, that is $10. For 7 5s is $35. 2 10s is a 20. 28 is 160. So I'm going to add this up, and it should add up to 225. Yep. 225. So 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 bills. So I'm going to transfer it over to here. Okay, there you have it. That is my budgeting of March 15th paycheck. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already, please subscribe below. Again, you subscribing, you watching my videos, you commenting, giving me a thumbs up, all of that helps me build my channel. So yeah, so I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. Yeah, as always, I hope you have a great week. Bye guys.